Hello everyone. This is the demo for IntraGenie MCQ. This is a AI-powered internet engagement tool which generates engagement content on top of documents. So it can be information documents, policy documents, or any specific information to a department. So what it does, it goes through the document and generates AI-generated summary, which user can see here, and it generates 3-4 question MCQs, multiple choice questions for the user. So user can gauge their understanding, and once they respond, they can also see a different vote. So how many people voted for which particular option, and their particular vote or answer, and the correct answer for that question. They can have multiple questions and they can just submit and track with the document. So if you see, the questions are over. There are 4 questions generated by the AI system. This is the summary and this is the current document. Let's see in action how and what different parts are there, uh, which are used to implement this tool. So this particular component which you see on the page, the UI component, is a SPFX component, so SharePoint framework component, and the documents are uploaded in a document library within SharePoint. So documents are uploaded there. And once you see that, once the documents are uploaded like this within this folder, you can interact. It generates a summary, AI generated summary in the backend, and MCQ questions. And this is handled by a Power Automate flow. So let's just see what all components are there in a slide view. So this is a flow diagram of the entire system. It has SharePoint, Power Automate, and SPFX component. Okay. So first what you do is upload one document, PDF document, to the SharePoint library. It can be policy document or department specific document. Then once you upload that, a Power Automate flow gets triggered and it has some actions inbuilt. So one action is to script the content of PDF document to text, and then to generate question answers, MCQs. So multiple choice question answers get generated. And the second action, important action, is to generate summary. Once this metadata is generated by the AI engine, it stores back to the SharePoint list, which acts as a configuration list for this question. So AI generated question answer summary and the main document source is stored in that list. The SPFX component picks up this configuration, the latest configuration or the latest document automatically, and it shows it in this UI. On the right, you see the PDF document. On left top here, you see a summary, and below that section, you see some questions. Uh, it is generated by AI, and if the content is big, it will generate more questions. The user responses are stored back in a user response list for each question, and each user, the unique response is stored. So user response list is separate. So this is how the system works. Let's see it in action. I have created a document based on POSH. So there is a document on the web related to POSH policies. So prevention sexual assault or harassment, and then this is gives some idea on the POSH policy. It acts as any generic document on the intranet. Let's upload this into our folder MCQ. User has to do only this action. They have to upload a document into specific folders. Once this is uploaded, a workflow gets triggered. So let's see. Okay. As you can see, this is the workflow generate MCQ, which is in Power Automate, and it should get triggered. You should see a running status here in some time. It depends on, okay. Meanwhile, let's just go through the previous run workflow and understand what is going on. The file, when it is created in the system, it triggers the flow. We get the file content and the path, and then this is recognized text in an image. So we pass that PDF to this particular action, which generates all the text. So it is doing optical character recognition on top of the PDF. Once this is generated, we generate all the text, and then we get all the data, which we pass to a create text with GPT using prompt. So the prompt is MCQ generator, which generates MCQ based on our requirement. And if you see here, it generates a JSON question choices and answer to the question. So it generates JSON format. And the second prompt is summary, AI summarize. It is out of the box prompt, and we pass the content to it. And then you see there is a lot of text. And the output is like this. Let's go back and see if the workflow is, yeah. So 1 minute ago, it ran and it succeeded. So we should see a newly generated item here, item number 15, which is generated just now, which has generated this JSON, and the text is the importance of having POSH. So let's go to our component and refresh the page. Currently, it is showing World War II content. Let's refresh the page. Yeah. So now it has pulled the latest document, which is uploaded by the user. So POSH policy at workplace, everything you should know. This is the policy, and it has all the details about the policy. And there is a summary. It is AI generated. The text discusses the importance of having POSH prevention of sexual harassment policy. And it gives a short summary of the entire document. And there are 3 questions generated by the system automatically. What is the objective of POSH policy at workplace? Prevent sexual harassment, submit vote. And you voted for the correct answer is this. So you see it is showing the correct answer. What is covered under POSH policy? Permanent and temporary, only interns, contractor. So it covers all the employees. This is correct. What is the consequences non-compliance of legal and financial penalty employee promotion? So obviously penalties. Yeah. So if you see, it has generated some relevant questions and relevant answers. So in this is a mode of micro learning, which is automated learning creation based on the documents or things. And we can add this component as a separate part within the document. It can be also self-curated content. So we can optionally use AI, or we can just create a self-curated content here in this list. The self-curated content can be a similar item, and which will we can pass a document source, we can create a summary and the JSON object required for the self-curated content, and then user can see that object, that particular MCQ or particular uh, document here by the users and they can interact it. So AI part is optional, but it enhances the usability of the component. Thank you.